Hey guys, so today we're going to be making this magic cube spiral. So basically what this does, it transforms from a stack of just paper and it transforms into a stack of cubes. So let's get started. So to make the magic cube spiral, we're going to need 2 sheets of printer paper. So really, we're getting 4 square sheets of paper from this one and 4 square sheets of paper from this one. Now, usually I would use Post-it notes, but the stickiness will get in the way of making this. So just use regular printer paper. So now I'm just going to show you how to get 4 squares from this. So this is the easiest way. Just make a triangle like this. Match up the corners perfectly. And give it a good crease. And then take this side and fold it over this triangle and give it a good crease. Now when you unfold everything, you should see that there is a square that's being formed. So from the square, we'll then divide it into 4 more squares. But that's the next step. So now just take scissors and just cut this part off. Okay, now you can put this to the side for later use. Okay, so now we have one line going diagonally this way. So now we're gonna wanna make another line going that way. So just fold it like this. And give it a good crease. Now you may have noticed on mine there's a little bit excess that happens when you're cutting it. So you can just trim that off too. Okay, now when you unfold it, there should be an X in the paper. And that's exactly what we want. And now we have to make a plus in the middle too. By making a plus in the middle, we'll be dividing the paper into 4 squares. So it should look like that. There should be a line down the middle. Now turn it and do the same thing again. And now there should be a plus and an X in the middle of the paper. That's exactly what we want. Now we need to cut out these 4 squares. So let's just do that with our scissors. Okay, and now the other one. So try to be on the line as close as possible, because this one will take a little bit of effect in folding. And do the same thing with this one. Just cut straight down that line. So now we have 4 squares of the blue paper. And we're just gonna need to get 4 squares with white paper the exact same way. So let's go do that.
Later.
Okay, so now I have 4 white squares and 4 blue squares. So now I can move everything else to the side and just keep 1 unit. So this is my 1 unit for now. So as you can see, we have a diagonal line down the center of the square. So just hold it like this, where the line is now a flat horizontal line and the square is now a diamond. So now what we want to do is we want to take this point and match it up to the point, to the line right there. So it should look something like that. It doesn't have to be on center or exactly. Just do your best to figure out where the center is and give it a good crease. Now just do the same thing for the other side, and this time you don't have to guess, just match it up with the other one and give it a good crease. So it should look like this. Now we're gonna take this side right here and match it up to the center line. So take this and fold it over like that. Perfect. Now do the same thing with the other side. Take this side and fold it into the center line. And give it a good crease. Perfect. Now it should look like something like this. Now you want to take this point over here and match it up over here. Right there. So take this and match it up. Round it off. And give it a good crease. Now you want to flip it like this. So it looks like this. And then you want to take this and this side should match up with this side. So to do that, we're just going to fold it like this over itself and match them up and give them a good crease. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this and match it up like this. So this side should be matching up with this, and this end should be right like that. And once you're there, just give it a nice good crease. And then the same thing, we're going to take this side and match it up with this side, so just fold it over itself. Just like that. So now it should look like something like this. Now this is one unit. So now we have to take one of the blue ones and make the same exact unit. So I'm going to leave you to do all of these units by yourself, and then I'll show you what to do. Now that we have all 8 units, we have to join them together. So basically how it's going to work, we're going to join 2 units together and then join them all together. So this one will go with this one, this one will go with this one, this one will go with this one, and this one will go to this one. And then all of them will come together to form our cube spiral. So let me show you how to join them. So just take 2 units, so one blue and one white, or whatever other color if you're using. Take one color and place it like this. Take the other color and just flip it over like this. So now this point has to be matching up with this point. So we're just gonna, this part is gonna insert in this, like that. And as you can see, the points are roughly matching, and that's exactly what we want. Now we have to match this point with this point. So we're gonna open this flap right here and insert this into there, and then close it. So now, as you can see, they're not exactly matching, but it's fine. Just wiggle it around a little, and this should be what it looks like right now. Now you're gonna take all of them and just fold it down. So this white one, fold it on top of the blue one fold it on top of the white one, and so on and so on. Now you may be seeing these little sticky things that are popping out. That's fine, and it actually adds to the look of the spiral. So just leave it like that. But if you're paranoid about it, you can just tuck it in a little, and that should help a little. Okay, so now once all of them are tucked like this, we're just gonna take a glue stick or liquid glue or tape, whichever one you prefer, and just glue or tape them down. Be sure, if you're using glue, be sure to apply a lot of glue because you don't want this coming out. And as you can see, I'm getting the glue all over my table, but that's all right. And just glue all of them down. Just like that. Okay, so it should look something like this. So now this is one unit, and this one unit consists of 2 smaller units. So now we're gonna take all of these units and do the exact same thing. So now that we have all of the units made, each consisting of 2 units, we just take a heavy book and place it on top of them. This is to ensure that everything gets glued down properly and nothing comes loose.
20 minutes later.
Okay, so after a few minutes, it should be flat enough for us to take off the big book, or in my case, a dictionary, off and see how it's doing. Okay, so it's pretty flat, and yeah, there's not much to say about that. So there is something that we want to do before joining them all. Make sure all of them open like it's supposed to in the chain. So basically you want to hold it like this and hold the top like this and give it a twist, just like that. So this one opens perfectly, and it is what it is. It's cute. And then you can close it just doing the same thing. So just quickly check all of them and make sure all of them open. Okay, so all of mine open. If yours doesn't open, either you've done something wrong or you've glued the wrong part. So you can just go visit the video again and do it again. Okay, so now it's time for us to join all of them. So we're gonna need our trusty glue. I'm using a glue stick. Again, you can use double-sided tape or liquid glue. It doesn't really matter. So take 2 of them and just slather a whole bunch of glue on one of them. Okay, so now this part is important. Make sure you line the white and the blue, or whatever colors in your case, perfectly. So this one should go with this one. Let me just put some more glue on this one too. Okay, so now align them perfectly. White to white, blue to blue, and flatten them out. Okay, so now that we have that done, just put glue on this one. And now take another one and align it. So blue to blue, white to white. Put some glue on this one. And align it again and then press it down. Okay, so now you just want to put more glue on it. Take the last one, align it, white to white, blue to blue. Put the glue on the other one. And align it again, white to white, blue to blue, and press it down. Okay, so now all of ours has been pressed down correctly. So now all we have to do is take the big fat heavy book and put it over it again. So I'll see you in a little bit once this is done. Okay, so it's been another few minutes and I think it's done. So let's remove the dictionary or your heavy book and see how it looks. So it looks a little bit flatter than when we put it in. But yeah. So now the only thing remaining is to see if it actually works. So just open it like I told you to when we had the 4 little squares and we hadn't joined them. Just twist the bottom. Just keep on twisting the bottom. And last one. Yeah, it works. That's how it's supposed to be. Now, I have only put 4 just for the sake of time and simplicity. But you could basically put how many ever you want. You could make letters with this. You can make decorations with this. It doesn't really matter. And this could be as long as you want. So yeah, that's it. Hey guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel for more amazing content. Thanks.